enemies a solid beatdown. Kind of like, what was that again? Oh yeah, Persona 3 and 4. Now, to be clear, I'm not criticizing Trails from Zero for ripping off Persona at all. On the contrary, I loved the Persona games and have reviewed almost all of them. These are some of my favorite mechanics from the game, and I'd love to see them in more games, and I'm glad to see Falcom taking some inspiration and further iterating on the series. One aspect returning fans may not appreciate as much during combat is that orbital arts have been pretty heavily reworked, so you'll have to relearn how to unlock all of the arts that you want. But really, that's a pretty small thing in the grand scheme. Another new combat mechanic introduced in Trails from Zero are combo S-crafts, which are exactly what they sound like. Now, two heroes with more than 100 craft points can combine their limit break style attacks in tandem with one another, dealing massive amounts of damage in a single turn, which can be further amplified if used during a critical hit turn. Finally, the leveling system has been updated to give experience points with multipliers for various feats in battle, such as using items or finishing a battle without taking damage or without moving from your character's starting positions, overkill bonus, and so on.
Welcome to SuperDerek RPGs on Twitch. If you love RPGs, there's
Welcome
no better
back to the
place
game
for you
collection.
to be in the whole world than
Sometimes
right here,
the West misses
hanging
out on
with
some really great
SuperDerek.
games.
So
They just
get a
don't get to
second,
see the
get
light of
comfy,
day
because the
officially
show will
for
be
some
starting
reason or
soon.
another. But some series have a dedicated enough fan base that they'll actually go and do the work to translate or localize a game by themselves. If you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself after all. Words of wisdom that the folks over at Geofront have taken to heart when they worked on their own fan localization, without which this review would not have been possible. I am SuperDerek, and this is Trails from Zero.
Trails from Zero, or Zero no Kiseki, is the fourth title in the Kiseki, or Trails series. It takes place following the events of the Trails in the Sky trilogy and after the events of Ring of Judgment, a short manga series that bridges the gap a little bit. Zero no Kiseki breaks from the Sky naming convention as it follows a new cast of heroes that takes place within the Crossbell region. Trails from Zero, along with Trails to Azure, are a duology that make up the aptly named Crossbell arc, but that's getting a little bit ahead of ourselves.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to SuperDerek Streams. We're going to get going here in just a few moments. I'm not entirely sure why my chat isn't showing up like it should be, but it'll get going here again once we are streaming again or playing games. Still sending out some notifications, though, so we'll be going here in just a moment. But hey, Nauticus, it's good to see you. Welcome to the stream.
Turns out, Crossbell is a region with a complicated political situation that makes it an easy target for organized crime syndicates. Most recently, the Bracer Guild has stepped up to take on the care of Crossbell's citizenry, while CPD's own police force struggles to maintain order. The SSS was formed as a PR move of sorts to mimic the Bracer Guild's functionality and hopefully restore some goodwill to the Crossbell Police Department. That's right, Trails from Zero is a buddy cop underdog story. So Lloyd teams up with three other rookies, Ellie, Tio, and Randy, and under the guidance of their department head, Sergey, take on some of the worst that Crossbell has to offer, including negotiating peace talks between warring gangs in the slums, infiltrating secret illegal gatherings, and going toe-to-toe with the very crime syndicates that pulled the strings. I love comparing Trails from Zero to an 80s buddy cop action movie because it nails so many of those feelings. However, in typical Trails fashion, the game also takes time to build up to be much more than that over time. Each supporting character in the party has a well-thought-out character arc, and each subplot just adds to the overarching intrigue. I loved the idea of taking the role of the new knockoff Bracer Guild wannabes, only to be completely written off by everybody from
good
the
to see you
police
aboard.
department
Welcome back,
elites
dude.
to the citizens you're attempting to
I
serve
have
and
no
protect.
chat and I must
But then
scream. I
gradually
know, that's
come to
exactly
see
how I feel right now. All right, notification sent there. I got one more to send.
I really appreciated having Trails
Letting
from Zero
all the
tell a
people
story
on-
on a smaller
on
scale,
the
with a smaller
Discord
cast,
now
and dedicating even
who have
more
signed up
time
for
to
that notification
interpersonal
to
relationships.
receive said
The fact that the
notification.
story is so localized to a small region makes all of the intricacies of the politics even easier to follow. While the stories of Sky and Zero are different, I would still definitely recommend playing Trails in the Sky first before diving into the Crossbelt arc, and I would wholeheartedly recommend fans of Trails in the Sky to take on Trails from Zero for a few reasons. People who haven't played Sky
There
would
we
definitely
go.
benefit a whole lot of having an
All
established
right.
base of lore
I
to
have
draw
sent
from,
out that
which is
notification. Good to see you,
thoroughly
Freddy.
established in Trails in the Sky
Welcome
series.
to the
Things
stream.
like how the
Good to have
Bracer
you here.
Guild operates,
You know
knowledge
what?
of the 100 Days
I think,
War,
you know,
and the like are
I've put
incredibly
out a couple
important in
polls,
understanding
one
some
on
of the
Twitter and one in
fundamentals of
Discord, but I
Crossbelt's
feel like it's really
situation, and also
only
the
right
unique
that I
positions
might
of the
start one up
SSS
here
in
as
comparison to
well.
the Bracer Guild, and the unique
I don't know how
opportunities
to
that
do
the
polls here,
SSS
but
has over the
let me
Bracer
see if I
Guild.
can.
Furthermore, there are some important and familiar faces from Trails in the Sky that show up and play
Hey,
a
thanks,
pivotal
Tiny.
role in Trails from
Appreciate
Zero.
it.
So having knowledge of these
I'm glad
characters
that you
and their
like that
dynamics is
aspect of the
imperative
stream.
to fully enjoy
I
some
figure I
of what
may as well
plays
give you
out
guys
in
something
Zero.
to
And on that
enjoy
note,
while
Trails in the
I
Sky left
get
a lot
all of
loose
my
ends to be tied up,
stuff
and
and
lots
gear.
of those finally get a tear-jerking
Let's see.
resolution in Trails from Zero that fans of Trails in the Sky should absolutely not be missing out on. While the main
Alright, I
cast of
have
playable characters
just a couple
this time
things that
around is
I'm
mostly
gonna
limited
try to
the
set
4
up here
members
real
of the
quick.
SSS,
Yeah, honestly, I
there's a
have no
wide
idea
array
why
of
the chat
characters
isn't
in
showing up
Trails Zero who are
on
incredibly fun. The city of Crossbow
stream right
feels
now.
like it's
That's kind of
less
a bummer.
populated by random
But I guess we'll just
NPCs,
have to roll
and
with it for
instead
now.
features more well thought out characters, especially the
great.
ones who
Twitch
eventually
is trying to
become
introduce
intertwined in
guest
the
star
overarching
or whatever.
story.
Cool,
I
whatever.
loved taking every
I
opportunity
don't
to
want
visit
that
a
Twitch.
certain little girl in the hospital
There.
every day, for
Let me manage a
instance,
poll.
even though there's no reward for doing so aside from the discussions themselves. Even the villains of the game had plenty of time to shine through with some big personalities that continued to leave an everlasting impression. The gang leaders Wazy and Wald are a super fun pair to watch interact. The mysterious antique shop owner Imelda is a creepy old lady who's, well, delightfully creepy. None of these characters are what I would call primary characters of the game, but they still left enough of an impression on me that I felt compelled to mention them here, and there are so many more. As with my previous playthroughs in the Trails series, I played on PC using the Evo voice mod patch, which takes the extracted Japanese voiceover included in the PlayStation Vita releases of the game and adds these voices into the PC release of the game, which otherwise would have no voice acting. Voice acting this time around is comparatively less than that of the Sky titles, but the majority of the storyline events are still voiced
Alright,
over by a
so,
cast of
I
professionals.
am starting up a new
There's really
poll
only
here,
a single voice that doesn't quite
because
sound like it fits the
something
character, but
came to
otherwise
light. I guess
everybody
I
is
was
perfectly expressed.
participating in a
Voice acting, again,
discussion
really helps
earlier
solidify the
today
tone and
on one of
delivery
the
some
on one of the forums that exist out there in the world, and people were talking about how, like, you know, it's sometimes when they're watching RPGs in particular, all the alerts and notifications and raid stuff, you know, how it just sort of distracts sometimes. And, you know, I could kind of see how that would be the case. There were a couple of times where I distinctly remember that happening here for this for this channel. So I just thought I'd throw that out there. I'm not sure I know how to do it, but I think I could probably figure it out, given enough you know, enough time to figure it out. So, yeah, but I figure, hey, it would make sense for me to actually put that poll here, you know, since y'all are actually here, get the opinions of people who actually, you know, hang out and enjoy the stream, and yeah, see if I can just, you know, just because that's the way that I've been doing things doesn't mean it's got to be the way I always do things, you know? You've always understood that those the necessity of those things, but they can undercut a moment for sure. So what my current plan is that hopefully maybe what I could do is pause notifications so that it like builds up a queue, and then when I'm done with that serious moment, then I could hey boo. Once I'm done with that serious moment, I could unpause those notifications and then just let them all kind of play out. What's up?
Nothing. I'm just gonna go to Grandpa's.
All right, sweetie. Did you let a dog in? You better take him out. And don't let any cats in here. They boss me around all the time. All right, see you, boo. All right. Yep. So, yeah, that was unexpected Amy. So, yeah. Anyways, just throw your thoughts into the well, not all of your thoughts, just yes, no, or maybe into the polls, and I guess we'll see what that says here in a little bit. But anyways, happy Friday. Hey, it's good to see everybody. Thank you all for joining me today. It is a pleasure to stream for you once again. So when last we left off, or to put it another way, last time on Trails of Cold Steel. Yeah, Reen was roped into becoming the student council gopher. And I think that's pretty much everything that happened. Also, we got to hang out with some friends, and after that, we got to go run some errands. So, typical heroism, typical Trails starting the whole game kind of thing going on there. Ask for all of our thoughts and then set it to emote only mode. I love it. But yeah, I was thinking like there's probably some pretty cool stuff I could do. I could set it to like a focus mode. If we went into, a sort of situation where the notifications were paused, I was thinking like it'd be cool if even I hid the chat for the duration of those moments where it's just me in the game, and I could like move my camera around so that it doesn't like cover up important stuff or whatever. But like I was just trying to think of like some other like less intrusive, more immersive modes to kind of like enhance the spirit of the game and such. But I don't know. I thought that might be pretty cool. But anyways, hey, let's go ahead and start diving into more Trails of Cold Steel, and then I can finally see the chat again. Let's try that. If I go into no, okay, all right. Here now, let me just double check that this works. Okay, all right, man. Whew. That was really close there. This is not a test. That's right. I was afraid there for a moment I'd be left with nothing but my own thoughts for the entire duration of the stream. I don't think any of us want that. The music is so good. Hey, Too Lucky, good to see you. And I can now finally see you, actually. Well, I mean, not you, but I can see the names and stuff. It's good to have everybody here. Hey, Fabian, welcome back. All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and dive in where we left off. I think about how great a story is. It wouldn't have been a wife of over 69 raided with 420 people during yeah, luckily I don't think that happened. But at the same time, I want to make sure that people don't know or feel like I'm ignoring them, even though I kind of am. But that they'll get their acknowledgements, and shout outs and such shortly thereafter, right? Like that's the hope is like, I can stream and there'd be like this tender moment, and if somebody donates 69 bits, well, you don't want to know what happens when people donate 69 bits to the stream. All right, old schoolhouse. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to actually go recruit some people to join me today, I think, right, for this bit.
How lewd!
Yo, Big D's, good to see you. I used to be able to do a pretty good Master Roshi. I think that's how my generic
Don't
old man
forget to
voice
save
kind
the
of started.
game.
But it's been so long since I tried to do an actual Master Roshi. I don't even know if I can do it anymore. Yeah, it's been, oh man, it's hard. It's hard to do a good Master Roshi voice. Let's see. More jammies? That's right. We need more jammies. Pretty close. Yeah, see that? I think I lost it. Yep. But I love the emote. Oh, man. All right. So, yeah, this game is indeed just a vibe. Gotta love the Sakura here. You know, all that little bloom going on here. Sakura petals falling from God knows where. But yeah, it is a very atmospheric game for sure. Okay, so let's pull up the map and let's talk to some people that I'm familiar with. People that I would want to bring with me, I guess, and see if I can recruit. What was her name? Laura? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. So it's not going to let me recruit her right now, I guess. You actually put the team together when you enter the building. Oh. Okay. Well, in that case, let's go to the old schoolhouse again. Her name is Keyleth. I know. I believe you mean her name is Beau. Beauregard. Or was it Laudna? I don't know. It's hard to say at this point. Hey Alvaro, welcome to the stream. All right. Hey McClear. Praise be to Falcom's design philosophy. Oh, absolutely. Hey, Alvaro, thank you so much for those 10 bits. Very much appreciated. The front doors are locked. Well, I'm not sensing any mysterious presences, so let's go ahead and do the thing. There we go. I wonder if anyone else might be interested in exploring this place with me. I should try calling them. Beauregard or Beauregardless, whichever. You can use your Arcus to call other members of Class 7 for assistance in investigating the old schoolhouse. Wait a minute. Does this game get rid of my friends following me single file? However, some characters will only be available to help after the story has progressed a bit further. Oh.
The people demand that you sketch something.
I need to sketch something. Okay, what am I gonna sketch here? Let's see. Emma from this game. Okay, who is Emma again? Emma. I'm having a hard time remembering who's who, so I'll pull up a picture of them real quick. Okay, Megana-chan. Got it. All right. Well, I'll just use that as the basis for my drawing here. By the way, Animu is super hard to sketch and get a good likeness in 60 seconds, but I shall try. I shall endeavor to do my best. Okay. Looks like I've only got 2 friends. Too real. All right. 60-second sketch. 60-second sketch of Emma. All right, we'll give it a go here in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh shoot. Yeah, that was very, very rough. I'm not super happy with that. It's like I said, in 60 seconds, I mean, it's hard enough to get a likeness regardless, honestly. I struggle with that sometimes, but especially in like just a 60-second sketch, I think I did all right. There were some things that that could have used some work, like if I had no, I'm not even gonna try. We'll come back to that later maybe. All right. So, yeah, thank you though for the request there. That was a lot of fun. All right. Hey, little Vegeta, good to see you. Cold Steel, welcome to 3D Trails. I thought you said third Trails for a second. I was like, that's not the. I mean, it's the third thing. All right. Yeah, I guess that's the party formation. Well, thank you, Board. I appreciate that. Hey, arguments?
That you like me?
That's a very good point there. All right. I can't believe we're coming back in here again. I really don't think this is a good idea. Well, that's because it probably isn't. And neither of us would blame you a bit if you turned back. It's not too late. No, thanks. I'll come with you. We've got that practical exam next week after all. I need to familiarize myself with this orbital staff as much as I possibly can before then. Besides, if I turn back, I'd probably wind up worrying myself sick about the two of you. Well, that's very kind of you. Thank you. There are only 3 of us, though, so we'll need to watch each other's backs and proceed with caution. The underground area should be through the main door, correct? Yeah, that should take us right to the room where we fought the stone gargoyle. Best to go that way rather than falling through the trap door again. No arguments here. I really hope that the thing hasn't regenerated yet. The best 60-second Emma drawing I've ever seen. Well, thank you. All right, how do I... Oh, it's not gonna let me swing my sword here just yet. Well, what's the point of having all these barrels if I can't destroy them all? Oh, wait, okay. Right arguments? I was pretty appalled by Natix's, poor demeanor here, but, well... Whoa. Well, at least the monster isn't here anymore, from the looks of it. And it doesn't look like we've got any more creepy statues ready to come to life either. Wait, did it always look like this in here? No, this room is definitely smaller than it was last time we were in here. How? I'd say it's about half the size, maybe even less. And there's things present that weren't here previously. Like that door? I don't remember it being down here last time. I don't remember it being one either, but at this point, I'm not sure what to believe anymore. Strange, though, as it may be. We should try and get... we should go and get closer to look at it. This is essentially why we came in here, after all. If you want to be notified of guests' requests... Oh, yes, absolutely. Let me know if there's an unlisted request. Absolutely let me know. I don't want to miss out on my academic points. Yeah. It's not a... I'll call it a semi-blind playthrough, if at all possible. A semi-charmed kind of playthrough. unbelievable. This isn't even the same place. I don't remember passing through this area at all. I don't either, because we didn't. The entire layout has changed completely. How? I can sense new types of monsters here too. What do you think we should do, Reen? The principal sent us down here to investigate these mysterious changes, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Now that we've seen just how major these changes are, there's no way we can turn back empty-handed. We should head in as far as we're able. Ah, here we go then. May the goddess be with us. All right, let's do this. He's like Aerosmith from the Armageddon soundtrack. I could stay awake. Oh, is it just because I don't want to miss a thing? All right. What could this be? It doesn't look like an orbit changing station. Yeah, it's some kind of device for sure, but whatever it is, it doesn't seem to have any power right now. All right, well, let's see what... Oh. Time for a cutscene. A slug-like monster. This one could prove a little awkward to fight. Not if we make good use of all of our combat links. Yeah, we shouldn't have any trouble against a monster like that if we work together. Shall we put our link ability to the test then? Absolutely. Let's show this thing what we're made of. Is Steven Tyler still kicking and looking well? I have no idea. I haven't heard to the contrary. I mean, Steven Tyler hasn't been looking well for a long time, but you know what I mean. Exactly, Naticus. Like, your mom ever tell you not to, like, stick your whole fist in your mouth? And you're like, why? Like Steven Tyler, that's why. Combat links can be assigned through the tactics section of the camp menu. We should form a combat links before trying to engage the enemy. Oh, yeah. All right. Tactics section of the menu. Okay, all right, all right. All right, so set link. Oh, so they can only link with one. Hey, Aki Drago! Welcome to the stream. Good to have you.
Chance, we can do this!
Alright. Link attacks. Performing attacks and certain crafts give characters the chance to unbalance enemies. Successfully unbalancing an enemy allows you to perform a follow-up attack while they are off balance. The likelihood of unbalancing an enemy depends on the enemy's balance and efficacy, and the enemy's unbalanced efficacy and the type of weapon used to attack it. Okay, I'm sure I'll figure this out. Hey, Quetz, good to see you.
My turn. Go! Here! All right. There! We're open! Go!
My turn!
Have I got any salt that I can throw at it?
Arcus activate! Ha!
My turn.
Oh, is it petrified? Sweet.
Go! Here! All right. There! They're open! Go!
Yo, Bladed Wind!
That-
Fried Chicken SuperDerek to stream anniversary. Stream anniversary. Ho, 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 ho. Hey, thank you so much for 27 months of continued support here, man. Very much appreciated, Bladed Wind. Welcome back to the Super Friends.
My turn. Leave it to me.
Level up!
Uh-oh.
My turn.
Here we go. Now's our chance. Here. It's my turn.
Ha ha.
Oh, we did it.
All right. Good job, Elliot. Well, that sure seemed to do the trick. Yes, we fought well. If we can master these combat skills, these combat links, I'm sure they'll prove really useful in the battles ahead. We should probably try and practice as much as possible while the stakes are low and get used to them as we can. Yeah. Indeed. Okay. Oh, I should take a look at the poll results, by the way. View results. It's probably been over 10 minutes, right? Okay, so it looks pretty clear. People are interested in having those. Oh, hang on. There. Sorry, being inside the creator layout of Twitch just confuses me sometimes, and I need to like exit so I can actually keep up with who's here. All right. About combat links. Oh yeah, so anyways, sounds like people are interested in having me pause a lot of those notifications, especially, you know, raids and other things during more intense moments of the game. So I think I'll work on that this weekend and see if I can implement something like that. Alright. Combat links are a new feature likely to be of vital importance in the battles ahead. By strengthening party members' bonds with one another, they can use powerful link abilities together, such as Finishing Blow and Cover. Strong link attacks will become available as the story progresses. Alright, totally understandable, board. I think it's doable. I just want to make sure that it's like as seamless as I envision it, you know? But we'll see. Forming combat links between party members has no disadvantages, so it's recommended to keep an active link at all times. About damage types and unbalancing. This is what I needed. Link attacks only occur when an enemy is unbalanced, the success rate of which is determined by the weapon used to deal damage. Mollusk monsters are more easily unbalanced by Irene's slash attacks, while crustacean monsters are weak to Gaius's thrust. What is a mollusk? Like, it's a word I've read many times before, but what the heck is a... Okay, it's like a... Okay, so in this case, a mollusk is like a snail of some sort, or like a clam, like a... Yeah, like a gastropod is a... Yeah, okay. Whereas a crustacean, like a crab or something, right, is... yeah, weak to Gaius's thrust. I'm trying to figure out, like, what's the difference here? Like how can I tell if it's a crustacean or a mollusk? Other types include Pierce, effective against flying enemies, and Strike, effective against rock-type foes. Elliot's Orbital Staff deals all types of damage at once, but his chances successfully unbalancing an enemy are low as a result. So having Elliot, like, in a link is less effective than other options. Soft and squishy versus the hard shell. Okay, because that threw me off because I was thinking of like a mollusk as having like, you know, being like a slug or a snail with a shell versus a crab with a shell. It's like, okay, I got ya. Okay, so something chitinous would be weak to piercing attacks. Something that is soft and gushy would be something to be slashed against. I can dig it. Attacks taken on a turn with a critical bonus have a 100% chance of unbalancing an enemy regardless of the damage type being dealt. In this case, assist attacks also deal critical damage. Neat, neat, neat. You had chili, soon to be a gastropod. I see what you're doing there. When did this become a biology or zoology class? Who knows? Is that a... Oh, that's just a regular palm. I was like, is that a shining palm?
Enemy sighted! Take him out!
Oh no.
You're mine!
Haha!
Go! There!
Right.
It's my turn.
Alright, so that didn't unbalance them at all. They seem like these would be the squishy sorts that would be unarmored. So Gaius's staff seems like that would be, at first blush, it seems like that would be less effective.
There!
Right.
It's my turn.
Oh, the game gives you info when you target them. View specifics. Okay, so that... My camera's in the way. Crap. Shoot. Hang on. Let me see if I can adjust my camera placement a little bit here. There, perfect. Uh-oh. Nailed it. All right, hang on. Okay, there we go. That's the beauty of a wide angle lens. All right, so unbalanced efficacy. Oh, cool. Uh-oh, but that dude's about to land a crit.
Together.
Not if I can help it. Yeah, that's an intro I haven't used in a while. Welcome back to SuperDerek Streams, the most professional stream on all of Twitch. And I'm still trying to hit square in order to ambush enemies, and I really need to... I don't know where that habit came from, but I need to break it. That's right, Timmy. I'm still extracting the entertainment value from this very short RPG. Run away! Psych.
Now's our chance. Let's get him. Go.
All right. Hey, that thing looks chitinous over in the back corner there. All right, let's just group that 3.
It's my turn.
Right. My turn.
I was gonna say, you know, that's the thing. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. It's
Go!
if that was a real katana stance, mostly because there are a lot of people in Japan who actually like know how to use katanas.
There!
And they would call BS if it was particularly, I mean,
All right.
if it was particularly egregious. Like, it might not be a kendo stance. It might be like an Ayato stance or something, but, you know.
Now!
Except I think if it was Ayato, his katana would be sheathed right now. Kenjutsu. All right, tear up Reen. There you go.
My turn! There!
You know, I could use an autumn leaf cutter. I wonder if there's any services in my area that offer that at a reasonable rate.
All right.
A little bit of a pom-pom party for sure.
Together, we're
Flashbacks intensify. What in the... No, that's... It's a rock-type Pokemon. Whoop.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Go! There! All right.
I mean, that looks like that would be a rock type. Aha, there we go.
Right. My turn.
My turn. There! It's my turn.
My turn.
You know, I'm always really disappointed that in all of my time playing RPGs, I don't think I've seen anybody wield my favorite of the Japanese bladed weapons, the Nagamaki. It's a real shame. Neo had the Nagamaki? I haven't played Neo. Got him.
Our chance. We can do this.
My turn. Now's a chance. Here. Leave it to me. Now.
Right.
My turn. It's my turn. They're open.
Right.
Here we go.
Oh, he survived that.
All right.
You know, I'm starting to think Elliot could be just a smidgen stronger.
Go. Here.
I would like that a little bit. Just enough
They're open.
that he stops leaving enemies with a sliver of health. That would be great.
My turn. Now's a chance. Here.
Gotta watch that Tactics Ogre video? Yeah, I hope you enjoy it, man.
That was a breeze.
I know he's a caster, but
Right.
anybody who's watched me play any of the Trails games know that everybody's just, you know, a bludgeon until I need a specific skill. That's just my playstyle. Which is to say, an incorrect one. Whatever gets me through the menus faster.
Bring it on.
Oh, shoot.
Here we go. There.
Right.
It's my turn. Here we go. There.
My turn.
Arguments. Freddy said that his favorite weapon are JRPGs where wings that shoot lasers.
Arcus activate.
All right.
You're welcome.
They're
I
open.
just
Go. Go.
happy to help clarify.
My turn. Oh, we did it. All right.
On Nagamaki, I think Leon from Suikoden 5 had one. Did they?
Oh, a treasure chest.
White glasses. I don't know if I got. I mean, that seems like the kind of game that would have one. I just don't recall it. But yeah, the one that you might know is if you ever watched Yu Yu Hakusho, when they were fighting in the Dark Tournament against the guy with the purple hair, he had the Banshee Shriek, and it was basically a katana, but then it extended out and it had like that skull in the middle. Basically, it's a katana that has a nice lengthy handle that gives you the leverage that you would need to actually slice through a horse and rider at the same time. That is what the anti-cavalry sword was actually based on, that would go on to inspire, anti-cavalry swords of legend like the Zanbato and like Rurouni Kenshin and such. That was the real Buster sword, essentially, before oh, which era was it where they started the Japanese government kind of mandated that all swords be a certain style and length and handles, not quite a nodachi. I think a nodachi is like a slightly shorter version. But yeah, there was a point where all the swords that had been made as nagamakis had their handles cut short, which is a very sad story. Yeah, they had super long handles, as long as the blade, exactly. Like it's almost like a spear, but different. Like almost like a pole arm in a way. Why am I not seeing how to use... Oh, there it is, Orbments. Arts, tier... Alright, for some reason I was having a hard time there for a second. Your dad's friend became a model for manga and anime?
We made it through.
Yeah. So anyways, that was the one that I was really into. And I would like to see it represented in more RPGs. It has a very different feel compared to the Orbment charging stations we've seen up till now. In addition to restoring the party's hit points and EP. Endurance points? This station allows you to change Sepith for quartz. Oh, that's neat. I was like, EP experience? No, that's not right. My glossary is a little bit rusty. All right, so here I can exchange for quartz and such. Okay. You've not noticed a stutter? Okay. So one of the things that I've noticed is that my computer seems to be doing something funky with my monitor right now, where it's actually starting to drop the connection every few minutes, and I wonder if that's at all responsible for that, because it's happening a lot right now for me. But if that's not it, then I won't worry about it. All right, so let's get a crest. Analyze would be really nice. Kind of feel like I should just have one of everything, huh? All right, let's check our quartz assignments. Oh. Well, I guess I can't really do much here without customizing my weapon. is this a money changing thing also? Can I exchange Sepith for Mira? Unlock slots here, okay. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Strange device of some sort, huh? Oh, you can save everywhere. I just realized that you're not limited by save points. Oh, I probably should have assigned some quartzes and such, but whatever, it's probably fine.
Watch out, this is a tough one.
Yeah, he looks like a pansy. Getting a crit off the bat, though, is pretty rough.
My turn. Give it up, everyone.
You heard him. Give up, everyone.
All right. My turn.
Is he just gonna get nothing but crits here?
There. Now's our chance. All right.
Sweet. I took his crit.
Now. My turn.
My turn.
Oh, actually he healed. Huh, I don't even know what to do now. Here, let's petrify the Minos. Uh-oh. Some dank breath. Alright.
My turn.
Right.
Here we go. Leave it to me.
My turn.
It's kind of a shame that I can't just like move a character where I want them to be and then use resounding beat.
Give it up, everyone.
Here we go. Go. It's my turn. They're open.
Like if I wanted him to be in the middle so that like he would also have benefited from resounding beat. That does bug me a little bit.
Let's do this! Right!
Right!
All right! There! My turn! It's my turn! Here we go! Now's our chance! Here!
My turn!
Dude, Resounding Beat is so OP.
Give it up, everyone!
All right!
At least right now, it's really OP. Who knows if it scales well?
Here!
I mean, I guess you guys probably know if it scales well.
It's my turn. There! You're open! Go! My turn! That's that. Let's keep moving.
You've never used Elliot, so you have no idea if it's... Oh. Elliot fans in shambles. Ew, that one was a tough battle. Still, we made it through. We sure did. And I'm really starting to get the hang of this combat links now, too. It feels like the Arcus has practically synchronized my breathing with the other two of you. That's a good way to put it. It's a strange feeling, but not a bad one. I think we've reached the end of the line, however. Sure looks that way. I didn't see any other routes we could have taken. It really does seem like the entire structure of these ruins has changed completely since we were here last. Yeah, it's a little hard to believe. I guess that means we're done down here. We should head back outside. Okay. As long as the route we took to get here hasn't suddenly shifted on us, we should have no trouble finding our way back. The exploration's party bonds have been strengthened. Alright. I'm guessing that the warp points have been activated now? Hey! Is it just me, or was that thing definitely not glowing before? No, I'm quite certain it wasn't. Has something caused it to turn on then? We should go have a closer look. And vaporized. What just happened? It seems we've returned to the entrance. But we were just at the exit. This place really is nothing but mysteries. Alrighty then. Probably no real reason to do that, but whatever. Well, moving on up. Okay. Time to end our investigation, I suppose, huh? Oh, absolutely. I bet it was, Quetz. The sun's begin to set. We were in there for ages. We should probably go give a report to the principal. Would you mind coming with me? Not at all. Let's go. I don't know why I feel like he has like a really deep voice. I don't know if that's actually what he sounds like. Is that the leather-clad gal? Oh, wait.
Well, this is certainly unexpected.
So, the layout has changed completely since last month? I knew something was amiss there, but I had no idea it progressed to such an extent. Do you know anything about the origins of those ruins? They look like they predate the school by, well, a lot.
I'm afraid I can't be certain who constructed them, nor exactly how long they've been around. But you are correct. They existed for at least several hundred years before this academy was founded. All signs point to their construction occurring sometime during the Dark Ages.
The Dark Ages? You mean the chaotic period began after the Great Collapse 1200 years ago? Most of the ruins archaeologists have uncovered from that period are full of strange things, some of which seem to have been made with technology we don't even seem to fully understand. We're talking magic, alchemy. But the inside of the building completely changed its layout. I have to say, that's a new one. Definitely not normal.
Indeed, no record of such phenomenon exists in the Academy records. We have a bona fide mystery on our hands, it would seem.
Well, I'll try and have a look around the place myself once I get a chance. I've been curious about it ever since I started working here.
I'd greatly appreciate that. Schwarzer, Craig, Borzel, thank you very much for all of your hard work.
Oh, it was no trouble at all. I'm happy to have been of assistance. Yeah, it's always good to help.
If you'll please excuse us, then.
The three of you did pretty well. And it seems you're getting the hang of using the Arcus, too. Combat links definitely did make our battles in the ruins a lot easier.
They could prove a powerful asset if we were able to master them.
Hard to get the timing right, though. Well, just keep at it. You'll need to be forming links with your other classmates eventually, too, after all. And let me reiterate once again, you've all done very well today. Especially you, Rain. I'll be expecting great things from you next time, too. I'll do my... Wait a second. What do you mean, next time? Well, the way I see it, you're unnatural at this, so why stop now? Besides, with how busy your poor student council president is, don't you want to just do everything you can to help her out? Well, I guess I do feel kind of bad for her, but... Okay, fine. I'm in, I guess. That's our Rain. I'll pass along the good news to Toa then. Oh, and please, and the principal has given you... have given the okay for you to keep hold of that schoolhouse key. You're welcome to go poke around inside anytime you wish. Anyway, I'll be seeing you kids later. Toodles!
Are you sure you're all right with this, Reen?
Yeah, I'm sure. It's not like I'm signed up for any clubs, and as long as I don't wind up with too many more than I had today, I'll be fine.
Well, okay then. But if you need any assistance, just please let me know. It's really no trouble.
Yeah, same goes for me. And I'll be happy to help. I'll be happy to come with you next time you need to go into the schoolhouse, too.
Quest Old Schoolhouse Mystery completed. Received a seal as a reward. And additional bonding point. Alright. Which means we have some hanging out to do this evening. Well...
You seem pretty tired, Fee. Yeah, thinking about taking a nap here. I don't know if you noticed, but it's getting late. This might not be the best place to sleep right now. Fine.
Alright, fine. Let's see. Who should we hang out
with? Well, we don't have any choices, really. So let's head over to the student union. And, yeah, that's who I was looking for, right? Here in the student union, right? Or is that Toa? That's Toa. Oh, Eliza's in the academy field. Well, so who's the better choice here? I will ask the chat because I haven't formed an opinion yet. The only choice happens to be best choice. So there's two. There's Toa and Eliza. I'm leaning toward Toa. Practice came to an end largely without issue today. However, it seems as though cleanup duty is left to us first years. Or perhaps I should rephrase, left to Eliza. It would be foolish to expect a lady of my standing to perform such a menial task. Oh ho ho. Alright, where's the lower class something or other? Photography room. The student council room. Good work today, Reen. Turns out your assistance was just what we needed. I'm glad I could take a bit of a weight off your shoulders. You did really great. All right, George has really appreciated your help too. I'm amazed you managed to take care of all of that and investigated an old schoolhouse. If you need a hand, just let me know. My schedule's pretty flexible. I mean, I'll be at Thor's all year. Thanks. You should head back to the dorms and get some rest. Well-deserved rest. She still seems pretty busy. Spend some time with President Toa? Sure. Are you still busy? I'd be happy to help if you need a hand. I've already spent the day working, so a bit more won't kill me. Are you sure? You must be really tired. Oh, don't worry about it. I can do a little more if it'll help you out. Ah, thanks, Reen. That's really kind of you. Well, if you insist. Reen helped Toa take care of the day's paperwork. Once they were done, she treated him to some tea. Finally done. You had a lot on your plate. Now I see how busy the student council can be. Well, there's so much to get done. I almost always have to take work home with me and finish everything in time. Are you sure you're okay with this though? What do you mean? Well, you said you'd help us out next month too, right? Trust me, you shouldn't feel obligated to help just because your instructor told you to. It's fine. I mean it. Besides, it's not like I'm getting anything out of it. Not getting anything out of it. Yeah, I can't let the chance instructor Sarah's given me. Oh, I can't let the chance instructor Sarah's given to me go to waste. I need to branch out, try new things. That's the only way I'll figure out what I want to do with my life. I put a lot of effort into getting into this academy, and I'm going to make my time here count. I'm going to be blunt here, Reen. Do you really need to push yourself like this? What? Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing your best and helping other people out. I'm a big fan of both, but at the same time, it's important to take the time to just sit back and rest too. You need to have balance, because if you don't, there may come a time when you want to work towards something important for you, but can't. Oh, sorry. Things got really heavy there. Probably shouldn't be saying anything at all when I hardly even know you, but just because But I just don't want to see you hurt yourself going forward or anything. Because you're just as important as anyone else in this academy, even if you don't realize it yourself. Thank you, President Toa. I was kind of worried about being able to do enough while I was here, but this is kind of like a weight off of my shoulders. That's good then. And if you're ever feeling tired, feel free to come visit me. At the very least, I can make some nice hot tea and we can talk things over. Roger. I don't think I've ever met anyone with such a soothing personality. She's right though. Pushing myself too hard could really burn me out. Your bond with Toa has strengthened. You'll be my shoulder to lean on from here on out, Rain. Let's have some tea together again while we've got some time. When we've got some time. Oh, trust me, Quetz. Nobody's forgotten Sarah. Alright, so I suppose that marks the end of my day, don't it? So I guess it's time to go to the dormitory. Before ending the day, there's a hidden quest at the inn. Well, I must go to the inn. Thank you very much. There go my plans for a relaxing evening. Judging by that irritating voice, I'm afraid the pest outside is exactly who I think it is. So you know him? It's just his name. Perhaps I should return to the dorm for the day. I'd rather not talk to him if I can avoid it. I've heard talk of disputes happening over in Seldik. My heart goes out to those who live in the area ruled by nobles where I hear stories like that. Oh man, this is bad. It'll take a while to get here, even if I order it now. Is something the matter? Yeah. Based on the red dudes, I'm guessing you're from the new class at the academy? Red duds? That's correct, but where'd you hear about our uniforms? Well, we get students in here all the time, so I always am up to date on the comings and goings at the academy. Here, to order something though? Not at all, I just wanted to make sure you were okay. You looked kind of upset. Oh, well, that's awfully selfless for a kid your age. To be honest, I'm a little stuck issue on my hands here. By which I mean, I'm all out of a certain seasoning. So now I'm trying to figure out what I should do. Makes sense. I'm assuming you can't just swap it out for something? Well, I could, but it'd make things taste different. I don't want to sound like I'm bragging or anything, but our food's pretty popular. There'll be a lot of customers stopping by for that dish on their minds, so I'd feel bad if I used something else. Makes sense, but what's the secret ingredient you need? Passion leaves, a rare kind of spice from southern Zamuria. Brandon usually orders them for me. I probably wouldn't run out either, but if I just kept my eye on the stock. A rare spice from southern Zamuria. Nicholas from the cooking club might have some. Well, it's a damn shame. I feel bad for customers, but I'm sure they'll understand if I explain. Mind if I talk to a friend at the academy about this? He's pretty knowledgeable when it comes to food. He might let me borrow some passion leaves if he has any too. For real? Oh man, I'd really owe you one for that. Don't get your hopes up yet. He might not have any. A small chance is better than none. I really hate to ask, but could you check with him for me? Of course. Let me go talk to him. Alright. Now we need to go look for our buddy from the cooking club. Now, I'm guessing he's probably... Well, I mean, they might still be in the main building. Or was that second floor? Other wing. Muzak? Homek? Yeah, Homek. Hey, Irene, what brings you here? Hi, Nicholas. I've got a quick question. Irene explained the situation and asked if Nicholas could had any passion leaves. Passion leaves, huh? Sorry, I've cooked with them before, but I don't have any at the moment. Oh, thanks anyway. How else am I supposed to get a hold of these things? You might not want to give up hope just yet. Why is that? I don't have any myself, but the cafeteria just might. You think so? I believe I saw them using passion leaves in one of their recent daily specials. It was only one of the sides, so I'm not entirely sure, but the memory definitely sticks out in my mind. I'd say chances are good that Ramsey still has a few on hand. You should try asking him. I see. Thanks for letting me know. You either have keen eyes or a keen palate to have picked up on that, though. I've always had a bit of a knack for picking up on ingredients in a dish. Most of the time I can figure it out. Every ingredient and the quantity in use by a single bite. That's unbelievable! Oh, not really. I just eat a lot. Oh, on that note, you should probably get moving towards the cafeteria. It'll be closing soon. Good idea. Thank you again. Alright. The old... cafeteria. Is the cafeteria in the main building as well? It's in Student Union. Thank you. My husband and I work in a noble's mansion once upon a time. It served as nice training, of course, for getting along with the upper-class students. Some of them can get a little arrogant, but they're all cute kids to me.
What is it? You need something? You're not here to steal food, are you?
No, of course not. Rian explained to Ramsey that he had been sent here by Fred to look for passion leaves.
I see. So, Fred needs some passion leaves, does he? It just so happens I have some right here.
Really?
Yep, they're all yours.
Thank you very much. By the way, how much do I...
No payment necessary. That should be enough to last him a couple weeks. If he finds himself running short again, he can just ask. I have more.
I'll be sure to ask to pass that on to him. Thank you again. I didn't expect him to just give those leaves for free. He's not the most talkative person, but he seems like a nice guy. All right. And with that... we are heading back to the inn. No way. You seriously found me some passion leaves? I sure did. Here you go. I can't believe you actually got these. Really, thank you so much. I owe you one. Don't worry about it. Just happy to help.
You got me a ton, too. How much did all that run you? Nothing, actually. I ended up getting them from the Academy's cafeteria. Brian told Fred about the discussion with Ramsey. Ah, I'll have to be sure to thank Ramsey next time I get the chance. I think he'd like that. But I can't forget to thank you either. It's kind of flattering that you went all through the trouble just to get these leaves for little old me. And now our customers won't have to leave hungry and disappointed. So here, take this. It's nothing special, but I'd like you to have it. Hey, a crispy pizza! And I can have all of these? Of course. Anything less would be criminal. Oh yeah, I meant to ask, you're not part of the student council, are you? Not exactly, but I do help them out with their work from time to time. Why do you ask? Oh, it's just that they've helped everyone in here and Trist out quite a bit over the years, us included. Seeing you try so hard just kind of reminds me of their style, that's all. Huh. So that's why they get requests from everyone here in town too. Yep, they're like our personal problem solvers, as it's probably a ton of work for them, but I think they feel like it's work worth doing. I can vouch for both of those things after today. Sorry about that. Sorry about the first, happy about the second. Well, it's about time for me to get going. Good luck with the rest of your day's work. Oh, you too. And you really pulled me out of the fire today. Sweet. Now. Oh, that's right. This is the guy that Machias does not want to meet, I'm sure. Oh, how I wish the two of you were there to see my performance at the fencing club today. With my sheer skill and experience, even the second year I faced stood no chance. Truly amazing, Patrick. Oh, I was a fool to think he could compare to you. Yes, quite. Well, alrighty then. So I guess if I was so inclined, I could just go and talk to everybody, right? The lower chess club will be closing down if we keep losing like this. It's so unfair. Just isn't meant for nobles. Isn't just meant for nobles. So, the nobles' reign of terror extends all the way to chess club activities. Mind telling me a bit more about this? No bonding points, but you could, yeah. I'm guessing that a lot of people probably do that. I'm gonna be honest, I ain't got time for that. This is a several 100-hour game, or not several hundred, but it's a 100-hour game as it is, I'm sure, without going through all the extra steps. So let's go to the old class dormitory. For better or worse, you can talk to everyone. It's getting dark, so if I do go to my room now, it'll be in for the night. It's a short 300 hours, though. Yeah. Yeah, let's go ahead and enter the dorm. At the rate I play, maybe 150. Yeah, I've heard that a few times before. Rude, but I appreciate the honesty. Screw you, Candle. Okay, so his sword is sheathed, so it looks like he's gonna do a an Ayato style move.
bad. But I don't think I can manage much more than this. I guess I should just be grateful I was able to pass the beginner examination at all. Better do some studying. It sounds like this is going to be a busy week, what with that ominous practical exam looming over us.
I'm playing one of the most legendary series. Yeah, the Legendary Heroes Trails of Cold Steel.
I do have that radio from George here.
I hope George is gonna play some smooth jazz.
We had that Orbital radio back home, too. Never knew they made them this small, though.
Maybe some Jimmy Smith.
Let's see. Which station is Radio Trista?
Wonder if there's any Miles Davis on.
Ah, there we go.
It's 9 p.m. and you're listening to Radio Trista. Welcome, welcome. Don't touch that dial, listeners. You found the right place to be tonight. It's time for the start of a brand new program here on Radio Trista, coming at you promptly every Sunday. I call it Abend Time, after the word for evening. Might be a little cliched, but sometimes simple is best, right? Clichés are clichés for a reason, after all.
Yeah, true words never spoken. Feels a little closer to Jimmy Smith, actually.
Anyway, my name is Misty, and I'll be your host. Hopefully I'll get to feature some famous guests at some point, so be sure you tune in every week or you might miss them.
I should start using that phrase in my podcast intros.
You know, she's got a pretty nice voice. This might be good to leave on in the background while I'm working.
I hope life has been treating all of you well this month as we slowly near the end of April.
Oh, that's Futaba's VA, huh?
Here in Trista, the beautiful lino flowers have passed their peak and begun to wilt. But wilting flowers are beautiful in their own way, as they serve to remind us just how fleeting this existence truly is. I'm sure many of our listeners are students, busy with the challenges of adjusting to their new lives. But what harm is there in taking a moment to admire nature every now and again? It's good for what ails you, I say.
A few days later.
Okay, let's get your practical exam started, shall we? To be completely clear from the outset, this exam is about more than just testing your physical strength and stamina. It's designed to hone in on how capable you are of making strategic combat decisions on the fly. Defeating your opponent quickly is a good thing, certainly, but it won't be enough to score you high marks here.
Huh. Interesting.
So we're going to have to use our heads for this one, huh?
You'll see. Anyway, let's get this month's exam started, shall we? Reen, Elliot, Gaius, you're up first. Please step forward.
Huh. Interesting selection of students.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Got it.
You can make any preparations you deem necessary before beginning the practical exam. Opening the camp menu will allow you to customize the party's equipment, ornaments, as well as save your progress. Well... if I hit... All right, well, let's try that. Oh, Elliot already has tier on his master chords. Okay, so maybe that's unnecessary. Okay. Let's give it a go, I guess.
All right, then. Here we go.
All right, then. It's a nobody.
What's that?
A monster?
No, I just told you it's a nobody.
I'm not sensing any life coming from it at all.
Yeah, because it's a nobody.
Right. Think of it like a scarecrow, only it's a moving scarecrow, I guess. Either way, it's not alive. I've set its parameters fairly high, though, so it is formidable. But if you give it your all, I'm confident you can beat it.
That scarecrow was vibin'.
Make good use of your Arcus's combat link abilities, for example, and I bet it'll be a piece of cake. Hint, hint.
So that's what you're playing at.
All right, begin.
Enemies ahead! We'll have to fight.
All right. Meet the following conditions. No one is knocked out during this.
Here we go.
Well, that should be straightforward. Hey, Rhino Man, good to see you, dude. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Abort! Abort!
There!
My turn. Ha!
Thanks! Here we go!
Nobody's linked. It unlinked us? What the F? Why did it unlink us? Okay. New group. It's the same group.
Now's our chance! Here!
But thanks, L1 is definitely going to help.
Too slow! Leave it to me. Now! Go!
Right.
Here we go! Go!
Is there any disadvantage to doing that, by the way?
It's my turn.
My turn.
You could just juggle whoever is... just in the off chance.
Now's our chance! Here! It's my turn. There! Now! Go!
Right. Keep it up, everyone.
Not yet.
Cool music.
Thanks.
It's my turn. Now! Go! Here we go! Ha! Too slow!
Right!
My turn! Go! Here! All right. They're open! Go!
Right!
Here we go!
Oh, Nixu, wait. Oh no. Oh no, Nixu, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, dude.
That's the power of the 8 leaves.
I hope everything comes out okay, dude. That's scary, man.
We won.
Don't know how, though.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Excellent use of combat links, too. Seems like the practice you got in the old schoolhouse really paid off.
It just may have.
Oh?
Have those 3 been training in secret?
Yeah.
All right, on to the second group. Laura, Emma, Eustace. Come forward.
That was tougher than I thought it would be. It does seem like combat links are the key to fighting it effectively, though.
That's rather unfortunate.
Instructor, may I ask a question? What exactly was that marionette we just fought?
Yeah, that thing was weird.
It was a little weird.
Maybe? I've never seen anything else like it.
Just a little something I got roped into working with a while back. I'd rather not use it if I don't have to, but I can't deny it serves as a valuable function, and it's rather customizable too. I mean, it did its job quite well during our test, didn't it? So there you go.
I get the feeling there's a whole lot she'd rather not tell us.
Anyway, that brings this month's practical exam to an end. But as you might recall, I told you I had a big announcement for you today too. Are you all ready to hear what it is?
Yeah!
I'll give you a hint. It's about a special part of Class 7's curriculum.
Yeah.
Give up?
Yes.
It's really bugging you now, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, I'll come clean. The special task you're about to be assigned is none other than a field study.
Field study?
Oh, I don't like the sound of this one bit.
You'll be split into 2 groups, A and B, and each sent to a different location. And while you're there, you'll be given a number of tasks to complete. Doesn't that sound like fun?
We only just got to the academy, and we're already being sent somewhere else?
Will you not be coming with us, instructor?
Oh, of course not. It'd be much too easy for you if I were there to bail you out every time the waters of life came seeping in. You've got to be cruel to be kind and all that.
I've never heard that phrase before.
Well, I'm certainly not opposed to a challenge if it allows me to advance my training.
Spoken like a true Beauregard.
Instructor Valentine, where exactly will we be going, and when?
about that. As I said, you'll be split into 2 groups, A and B. Each of you, please come forward and take one of these to see how the groups have been divided and where each is being sent.
Have I at least heard which song, Gord? I don't think so. Hey, Mr. Chris. Good to see you, dude. Welcome to the stream. When did this game originally come out? I don't know. I'd just be stabbing a guess at like 2012-ish. Nope. Cruel to Be Kind? Never heard of it.
What?
Alright. Group A, Rena, Lisa, Laura, Elliot. Group B, Emma, Machias, Eustace, Fee, and Gaius.
What? Well,
What?
these are certainly some interesting groupings.
Hey, I got pretty close then, huh, Freddy?
Keldic and Parm. Are they both in Erebonia?
Yeah, Keldic's a market town on the east side of the Empire.
And Parm is situated in the deep south. It's known for its spinners. All that way? How irritating.
I'm less worried about where we're going than the utter lack of sense that went into these groupings.
Unbelievable.
You'll be
Hear
leaving this
Fuka.
weekend, and we'll be out in the field for 2 days' time.
Oh, from P3?
Your means of reaching your respective locations
No, it was on Vita
will, of
first.
course, be by train. So do make sure you're thoroughly prepared, rested, and rearing to go before the big day.
And if you want to still get it on Vita, be prepared to shell out through the nose, because it is not cheap.
Your rank's gone up.
Oh, cool, my rank went up.
Something from the academy.
Hey, I got information.
Thank you for everything.
You're welcome for everything. I don't know if it was on PS4, yeah. It's because it was also released on PlayStation 3, so it's like an HD remaster of the PS3 release. And also it has extra voice acting that's not available on other platforms, I believe.
I still haven't been able to apologize to her. We can't exactly avoid working with one another when we're in the same group. I'm sure this is pretty awkward for her too, so I really want to say something, but when am I going to get the chance? Morning, Elisa.
Morning.
You're
Oh, this is awkward.
early. We don't have to be here for another 20 minutes, you know.
Well, the same goes for you. What time did you wake up?
Around 5, I think? Though I always try to be up by then.
Oh, really?
Square.
Morning practice? Oh, you haven't joined any clubs, have you? So I guess not.
How does she know that?
It's not even like I like you or anything.
No, it's just a force of habit. I've gotten used to waking up early. You're in the lacrosse club, right? So I'm guessing you do have to deal with morning practice sometimes.
Yeah, twice a week, apparently. I'm
sorry.
really sorry.
Why
are you apologizing? That was certainly interesting. But no, I really am sorry. I knew it was just an unfortunate accident from the very beginning. I mean, I was on top of you. I kind of lost my head, and before I knew it, I'd slapped you. And you had your hands out like you were trying to catch me, right? So if anything, I should be thanking you.
Baka?
Don't worry about it. That trapdoor was obviously designed so we wouldn't get hurt from the fall. If I hadn't tried to play the hero, I wouldn't have been pinned under you, and none of this would have happened.
I knew it.
There's no way you could have known that, though. No matter how you look at it, I'm the one in the wrong here. So thank you for trying to protect me. And sorry again.
No, it's... I mean, you're welcome. Sorry, I have trouble with these kinds of things. My little sister is always getting on my case for being so easily flustered.
Oh, you have a younger sister? That's a question for another time. I think I'm the same way. I've been trying to apologize for the past couple weeks now, but every time I set my mind to it, I always just wound up avoiding you.
Really? You did try to help me out in class last week, though.
Oh, you noticed. I was hoping that would give us a chance to talk. Though you didn't need my help in the end, so it didn't really do much good.
I still appreciate the thought.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear it. Anyway, we've safely established that what happened wasn't your fault, but the result of it is another issue entirely.
The result? What are we talking about now?
Oh, come on! You have to know what I mean!
This is still in regards to the accident in the old schoolhouse, right?
Yes! Specifically the part where your face ended up right in my... You know, and I forbid you from ever thinking about that, ever! Forget it ever happened. Are we clear?
Yes, perfectly. Trying to avoid thinking about it is just going to make it harder to forget, though.
I see what he did there.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning. A lovely day, isn't it?
You two certainly got here early. Looks like you finally managed to make up, too.
Well...
Yeah, I think we're on good terms now. Thanks for your concern.
I'm glad to hear it. It's been a bit trying watching the two of you simmer these past weeks. And I know Elisa has been desperate to apologize for her behavior this whole time.
Whoa! That's only because I thought it would be awkward for two people who aren't talking to work together in the same group. Don't go getting the wrong idea or anything.
It's not even like I like you or anything.
Whatever you say.
Well, as long as the two of you have smoothed things over, that's what's important.
All right.
Now that we're all here, let's say we head out. The train's not due for a while longer, so this could be a good opportunity. We can swing by a few shops and stock up on supplies before heading to the station.
Oh, geez.
That's a good idea, actually.
David Vink with the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Hello. David, good to see you. How have you been? It's been far too long. Hello, Raiders. If you're not familiar with who I am, I'm SuperDerek. I make a bunch of videos over on YouTube talking about RPGs, commenting on the news and such. And here I play a bunch of RPGs that I'm getting ready to talk about. And today we're playing through Trails of Cold Steel. It is day 3. Everybody from my stream, if you're not familiar with David Vink, well, what have you been doing with your lives? Go follow him on Twitch and on YouTube. He's also a super cool dude who plays a bunch of RPGs, talks about the news, and talks about his experiences with various games. And it is good to see you, David. You've been looking for me, but every time I'm not live, oh man, well, that's all right. Sometimes our schedules just don't align, but hey, it's good to see you, dude. How was your stream tonight? You were making your way through Final Fantasy X. How was that? I mean, it's Final Fantasy X, right? It's great. Mostly. More or less, right? Yeah. So, it's good to have you here. Everybody check out David Vink. He's a good buddy of mine. And yeah, David, just enjoy your time here. David is the #1 Blitzball player. Hey, Serena! Thank you so much for that resubscription. Welcome back to the Super Friends. Very much appreciated. Finally got out of the annoying intro, the annoying Blitzball intro, or like the annoying intro of Final Fantasy X. Was today day 1? Can't stay but wanted to say hi. Well, I really appreciate that, Serena. Thank you for dropping by. And I'm appreciative that you were able to just stop by even just for a moment or two. It's good to see you again. Ah. He's got the Luca Blowers jersey and everything.
Huh? Nothing happened.
Oh man. Yeah, that's the wait, it's the Goers, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, the Luca, yeah, okay. Took a second to see where you're going with that. Yeah. Yeah, cuz they suck, right? But yeah. Blitzball itself kind of is RNG hell for a lot of the game. But hey, I'm glad that you're making your way through it, man. Hey, Rudy, good to see you. Yep, finally got to Cold Steel. We're making our way slowly but steadily through the whole Trails series. And Pleb again, all my friends are here. Thank you. Good to see you, man. Oh my goodness. Just the long-winded intro in general on the high road with... Oh man, the high road. I already have the song stuck in my head at the moment. With the little like twangy like... Okay, I'm not gonna go into that. Oh man, I've been pretty good, Pleb again. How about yourself? All right. Well, anyways, for anybody who is already familiar with Trails of Cold Steel, we are finally at the I guess the part where Eliza and our hero, God, I'm terrible with his name, Reen, have made up for their differences when he cast himself below her falling bosom. So we have gotten past that, and there's no more drama, I think. Yeah, Reen Schwarzer, exactly.
The Academy's facilities are supposed to be open early today, too.
So we're about to go on our field studies, whatever that means. I haven't figured that part out yet.
Oh, that's perfect. We can make use of the engineering club's facilities before we head out, too.
Shall we depart then?
The problem with the high road, in my opinion, was that it was basically one really long hallway. It looks like a big open field, if I'm remembering the right high road. I'm pretty sure it is, though. And it's just like a straight line, and you just gotta like find all the chests, and there's like a random encounter every 5 steps. Am I thinking of the right place? All rare quartz and accessories have been unequipped from the other group members. Subverting expectations by having characters resolve their differences through communication. I know, what a crazy twist, right? Did anyone mention the cat yet? Well, I mean, I saw a cat. Wait, is this a cat that I need to feed, Pleb again? The entire game is one long hallway. That is also true, but I feel like the high road in particular was particularly poorly disguised as such. If I pet the cat, wait, a few times you get Zerum powder before each field study? Find cat, pet cat, feed cat. How do I feed the cat? Where is... Did I just hear a meow, or am I just... Is this like a Freudian thing? Cat will appear on the mini-map? I see no cat on the mini-map. Do I have to establish a relationship with it first? I need to find this cat. Oh, just the mini-map, not the... It should be in the park area. All right, I'm in the park, right? This is the park. Meow. Options button. There's a mandatory scene that... Oh gosh. You want me to sketch the Reen harem, Baku? Baku wants me to sketch within 60 seconds a Reen harem. Is this a harem of Reens, or is this like do my best in 60 seconds? Any other clarifications that you would like to provide here, Baku? All right. Let's give it a go. 60 seconds for all of the sketch of the harems. Okay. Let's God dang. Okay, here we go. We're getting it. Oh shoot, the camera's hiding some of it. Here, let's zoom out so you can see a little bit more. There we go. So we've got, here's the girl with glasses, and here's Laura, and here's one of the other girls, and here this is Fee, because she got her eyes closed because she's tired. This was gonna be what's her name? But oh, and the camera even died. That's great. Okay. All right, well, that camera can go away. So, yep, there's the harem printed out and hanging on a wall. There you go, Baku. All right, well, look for the cat. It appears in chapter 2 and onwards. Okay. All right, but first, radio station. All right, let's check out radio station. All right. That's over near the cafe. A bespectacled woman. Well, hang on, guys.
Sun have to be so bright.
I need to go add another gal with glasses to my harem here.
Maybe I should go buy myself a coffee.
I guess she must work at the radio station. She looked dead on her feet.
Radio Trista has some late-night broadcasts, so she was probably up all night.
Oh? I wouldn't have taken you for the radio listening type.
What? What does that... What kind of type does she think that is?
Maybe I should tune in sometime too.
I believe we've spent more than enough time here. As soon as we've finished preparing, we should head to the station.
What? Who? What? What is the radio? You know, Plebigan, you do strike me as the radio listening type. Okay, all right. Well, thanks. That was interesting. I mean, radio is just another form of light, so, you know. You just, you know, see really low wavelength light, that's all. That's all it takes to watch it. Oh, okay, so this is the Trista station. There we go. Technically, Radio Girl is not part of Reen's harem, but she is hinted at later to have a boyfriend who's definitely part of it. Okay. Well, let's check out... Wait a second. Is she the girlfriend of Olivier? Okay. Good morning, everyone.
Are you all preparing to leave as well?
Morning. Good morning. You're all set to go then, huh? Yes, Parma's quite the distance from here. We're not likely to arrive before evening. Considering its relative location, that seems to be an accurate estimate. I guess the southernmost town of Erebonia... It is the southernmost town in Erebonia. Makes you realize just how big the Empire is. But, They're still at it, huh? Have they been like this the entire time?
I'm afraid so.
I think we may have underestimated how deeply rooted their differences are. I'm sick of them already. If only they were willing to put aside their differences as Reen and Eliza. Oh, now that you mention it, I guess you were able to finally make up with them, huh? It's not like we're getting along that poorly. Besides, we haven't known each other long enough to really call it making up.
That's good news, Reen.
Well done. Thanks, I guess. Why does everyone have to keep making such a big deal out of this?
Passenger service bound for Heimdall, now arriving on Platform 2. We ask that all customers utilizing service please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop.
Hey, thank you. Welcome back. Thank you for the soda.
Welcome. How's your game?
It's good.
What did you draw?
There's
a guy with a sword.
That is a gal with a sword. That is a harem of women from this game.
Okay, well that one has no hair.
Well, I only had 60 seconds.
And that one looks like it has a unibrow.
I had 60 seconds and it was tough and yeah. And it's a G-rated. It's a G-rated stream. I'm not allowed to be very explicit, you know.
Because they could have used a lot more circles on that picture.
I know. Everyone's a critic. All right. Too many girls, so little time. Exactly. I couldn't even make enough stick figures in 60 seconds. That's the real problem here. Time to go. Well, best of luck, though there's hoping you don't need it. Getting those two to work together sure doesn't seem like it'll be an easy task.
We'll do what we can.
Good luck to all of you. Please take care. It's our first field study, so let's show them what we're made of. Oh, of course. Later. Exactly, Naticus. Those circles are... I mean, they were very key to a lot of the character designs for sure, but you know. I wonder... Honestly, that was who I was gonna put the circles on Eliza, because I feel like that's her shtick so far. I wonder if they'll be okay. Well, as long as Emma and Gaius are with them, things shouldn't get too out of hand. Now, Fee, I have absolutely no idea what to expect from her. She doesn't really seem like the type to cause a ruckus, at least. I'm concerned about them as well, but I believe we should be focusing on our own trials right now. You're right. Let's go get our tickets. Time to ride on some trails of cold steel. Hey, I wonder, you know what? You might be right. Is that what this whole thing is about? Wait, did you... Yeah, some rails of cold steel, if you will. Welcome. You're the students from class 7, correct? Oh, Jun.
Mean that you like me?
Oh my gosh. We are only 1 month away from the 3-year mark. That's awesome, dude. Welcome back to the Super Friends. It's good to see you again, Jun Warrior. My, how time flies. Thank you so much for 35 months of continued support, dude. Much appreciated. And your destination today is Keldic? Yes, that's right. Guess they're ready and waiting for us. I suspect Instructor Sarah made considerable preparations on our behalf. Probably not Sarah. Sure looks that way. I'm not complaining. The train for Keldic will be departing from Platform 1. It's not due just yet, but you can buy your tickets in advance if you'd like, and wait for its arrival. Alright, well, let's buy tickets and wait. Time to take a ride on some trains of cold steel. I'll have those tickets for you in just a moment. Yeah, Emma is a slightly more circular because she got the circular frame glasses, right? Good call. There are plenty of trains in Zero and Azure as well. You could say it is one of its locomotifs. One tiny detail I like about the game's world is that Trista within the rural quaint town looks in fact like part of the capital's suburbs. Too many RPGs are written and people forget the metropolis area can quickly spill out into central municipality. Indeed. One of the localizers actually explains why they translated Sen as cold steel, and I can't remember what it was exactly. Something about Sen relating to the flash of light reflecting off a blade of sword or something. But this one has trains, and them trains got them circles, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Wheels. So, it's about an hour to Keldic from here, right? Yes, I believe so. I had to change trains there when I originally came to Trista. Oh, right. You're from Legram. That would be the direction of Berahard after changing in at Keldic, right? That's correct. After which point it would be necessary to switch again at Berahard. It's situated in a very remote part of the country. Well, you could say the same for where I'm from too. As I understand it, Keldic's mostly known as a merchant town, right? Yeah, it's been their main source of tourism for some time, mostly thanks to the Grand Market. Couldn't hurt to go over what we know about the town before we get there. As Elliot stated, Keldic is a market town at its core. It's in the eastern province of Croyzen. The province of Croyzen, and has a major trading hub for a very long time. It's a major interchange station connecting Heimdall and Berahard and even Crossbell. The area itself is known for having a large number of granaries, though it has of course been overshadowed in recent years by the aforementioned Grand Market. Virtually anything can be procured there, from farm produce, jewels, and Berahard furs are imported for furs to imported goods from afar. Words are hard sometimes, guys. That does sound awfully impressive. I'm kind of looking forward to this now. I would be too if I would actually have had a chance to take in the sights, but there's no telling what kind of crazy thing the instructor Sarah has planned for us. Boy, if that isn't the truth. I can't even hazard a guess as to this field study might involve. Being part of the curriculum, though, it's safe to assume it won't be easy. If it were, it would hardly be worth the trip. Personally, I'm looking forward to learning the true nature of our excursion. I suppose that's a good way to look at it. Well, we'll find our answer when we get there. We're supposed to drop by the inn as soon as we arrive. There should be an envelope waiting for us there with details on our mission. Yeah, that's right. Still, the whole trip seems very eerily well planned out, don't you think? Even the station employees knew that we were coming. That just goes to show how high the Academy's expectations are for all of you. Who said that? Oh, you. Whoa! Instructor? I was wondering why you were nowhere to be seen this morning. Looks like Group A is all present and accounted for. Good job. And I'm relieved to see you two have finally managed to make up. You say that as if it's old news. Have you been spying on us the whole time? So, what brings you here, Instructor? I thought you were planning on staying back at the Academy. Yo, Boat Ladder, how's it going, man? Well, considering it's the first time out in the field, I assumed you'd be positively lost without me. So I decided to stick around at least until you've finished up checking in at the inn. Oh, well, thanks, I guess, but I think Group B could have used your help a little more. Would it not have been better for you to accompany the others? But they'd be a nightmare to deal with. I may still have to go to them, though, if those two get out of control, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. See, she knew well that Eustace and Machias didn't get along and put them in the same group anyway. I did suspect as much, but it's hard to believe she'd confirm it so nonchalantly. Anyway, don't pay me any mind. You feel free to keep on talking. I didn't get any sleep last night, so I'm just gonna take a little nap right here. What? She's asleep already? Incredible. I don't think I've ever seen someone less inclined to be an educator than her. Maybe we'd better off just letting her sleep. I should probably wake her up when we get to Keldic, though. Alright. She really is fast asleep. Out like a baby. I've never seen a child fall asleep quite as quickly as that. I sure couldn't. She must have a natural talent for sleeping. Well, let's not disturb her. When I came to the Academy, I never thought I'd find myself visiting the Grand Market of Keldic as part of my studies. I've read about it before, but this will be my first time seeing a place in person. Oh, really? Well, field study or no, I guess it's still something to look forward to. Is there any particular part you're hoping to see there? The gems and furs from Berahard, maybe. Or Berahard. But they say that some of the highest quality goods produced by Berahard's artisans are sold at the Grand Market. It sounds like that'd be worth seeing for sure. Though somehow I doubt we'll be able to afford anything there. Still, if we get the chance, we should check it out together while we're in town. That sounds like fun. Hey, almost forgot I had these. I just picked them up at a whim a while ago. Elliot held out a pack of blade cards. Oh, you have a pack too? I just got a set of these from the pawn shop in Trista. Really? That's perfect then. How about we play a few hands? Seems like if we get some time to kill before we arrive. You know the rules? Yeah, there's a not that complicated, so I don't think anyone here will have any trouble picking it up. Sounds like a good way to pass the time to me. Indeed, it seems like it could be an enjoyable diversion. Alright, let's give it a try then. When traveling by train, you can play the card game Blade with other members of your group to strengthen your bonds with them. Only the first match of with each character increases your bond with that person, but this still will occur whether you win or lose. Let's talk to Laura. I do wonder precisely what the field trips will involve. I can't even fathom, I guess. Likewise, the weirdest part for me is that if we divide between Group A and B, why were we split up and then sent in different places? And more bizarrely of all, why were Machias and Eustace placed in the same group? It's like they were just asking for trouble. It does seem quite illogical. I can only assume there's a hidden purpose in these trips beyond what we've been told. Perhaps multiple purposes requiring multiple groups to fulfill. Yeah, that's my best guess too, but there has to be something going on behind the scenes here. Which is why I wanted to ask Instructor Sarah a few more questions, but, well... Yeah, she's a good faker. I don't think she'll be doing much answering. Perhaps she fell asleep deliberately to avoid being addressed with such concerns. Our instructor is quite the formidable opponent. That's one way to describe her. Guess we're going to have to work things out, the meaning of these field studies on our own. Alright, it's time to duel. Okay, let's check the rules. Blade is a card game in which two players take turns placing numbered cards on the field and vie for the greater sum total. Once both players have been dealt their hand, they must each draw a card from the deck and place it on the field. The player who draws the lower number then proceeds to place a card from their hand onto the field. The player who goes second must play a card with the value that allows them to surpass their opponent's current total. This process repeats until one player can no longer surpass the other opponent's total value or they run out of cards. Should both players have an equal total at any point, the field is cleared and both players must draw and play new cards. The final card is the same is used to clear the field. The final card of the game is used to clear the field. The match will result in a draw.
Let's get started.
All right, so...
Come on, draw a card. After you, then.
Oh, okay, so that's a 1 of bolts, I guess? And she has a 4 of...
Ocean score? We better draw again. After you, then.
So that's a 1 of mirrors.
Now you've done it.
What did that do? I don't know what that did. The mirror swaps the board state? It zaps their top card. All right, well, let's use a 5 of guns. So if I had a 3 here, that would, well... So if I do this...
You can't do that!
I mean, I just did.
Oh, same score? We better draw again. After you, then. What? You can't do that! Now you've done it. I won.
Go easy on me, okay?
Alright.
Okay then, let's draw!
Ending with a mirror or bolt in your hand is an automatic loss? Oh. And by don't waste bolt and mirror, that means don't let the game end with them in your hand.
The same score means we draw again, right? Well, looks like I'm up first. Bolt! Didn't see that coming. Really? You're playing that now? Mirror! The same score means we draw again, right? Looks like you're up first. Mirror! The same score means we draw again, right? The same score means we draw again, right? Well, looks like I'm up first. I win!
I feel like I'm getting some really crappy hands here.
Then let us begin our duel.
Alright, let's try this one last one, get one more bonding point, I guess.
Please draw a card.
NPCs use their best cards for last? Okay, well that's good to know.
The first move is yours. Divine Bolt!
So what happens if I just lay down a 2?
We're evenly matched. Let's redraw. Then I'll make the first move.
It would just be a loss if I fail to over. Okay.
Divine Bolt!
Divine that.
We're evenly matched. Let's redraw. The first move is yours. Divine Bolt!
Again?
Divine Bolt!
What the F? What?
Mirror. I didn't expect that. Mirror. An excellent duel.
What the F? I feel like... What? Let's try this again. I want to win one, just so I know how to play.
Come on, draw again. Oh, same score? We better draw again. Looks like I'm going first. Mirror! Now you've done it. What? You can't do that. Now you've done it. Now you've done it. Now you've done it. Oh, same score? We better draw again. After you, then. One more game.
All right. Well, do you get anything special for winning? Is it just a distraction? This game is not being kind to me, I think. Nerd points? Got all the NPs. Achieve. Oh, yeah. Wow. Well, yeah, sure. I'll restart later, Quetz. Don't worry about it. I got you. It's beautiful. What a spectacular view. The rye planted last fall seems almost ready for harvesting. Now? I thought rye could only be harvested in the fall. Well, the soil in this area is supposed to be extra fertile due to the warmer climate, so things are a little different here. The view really is amazing, though. It looks like something just out of a painting.
The Ministry of Railways wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. This transcontinental train is bound for Crossbow. The next stop is Keldick. Keldick. Passengers traveling to Bereahard, please change trains at this stop.
Almost there. I guess we should wake Instructor Sarah. Yes, it sure does stop replay. But, I still have to do a lot of the heavy lifting myself.
Wow, so this is Keldick.
It seems like a really relaxing little town, though there are a lot more people here than I expected.
Sounds kind of, Celtic in nature, doesn't it?
I imagine they've come for the Grand Market.
Yeah, because the Japanese voice actor for him was hot stuff or something, and they couldn't afford to have all of his lines voiced, right?
Even merchants from other countries regularly come to see it.
Sounds like this place is as popular with the tourists as the capital then, but for a whole different set of reasons.
Kaldek's also widely renowned for their local beer, which they make using rye. But you're all still minors, so I'm the only one here who gets to drink it.
Are you trying to make us jealous?
We don't really care, you know.
Anyway, let me show you to the inn. It's, right over there.
Okay.
They should have got David Hayter.
Let's go.
I could see that. Let's go. Colonel. I mean, teacher. Let's go.
Well, well, I hadn't expected to see the Purple Lightning herself in such a quaint little town. And the chicks with her seem like an interesting lot, too.
Oh, is that Taliesin Jaffe?
No time for that now. I have more pressing matters to attend to.
Shut up, Percy. Hey there, Margot.
Well, if it isn't Sarah, what are you doing here? I knew the kids were coming. I didn't think you'd be with them.
Oh, I just figured I'd help them get settled in before I left. And here they are, my lovely students.
Well, now, aren't you just a youthful-looking bunch?
It's a pleasure to meet you. We're first-year students from Thor's Military, Class 7. I'm Reen. And I'm Eliza.
And I'm Eliza. Thanks for putting us up.
The pleasure's all mine. I assure you, I'm Margot, the owner of this humble establishment. Sarah here is taking care of all of your arrangements. Come, I'll show you to your room.
Thank you, ma'am. Much obliged. Alright. I'll leave you to it then. Louise, can I please get some beer and snacks? I'll bring them right over. You do know it's not even noon though, right? I don't know, Louise just sounds like she's got a Southern Belle accent.
This is your room that you'll all be staying in tonight.
All of us?
Wait, we're all?
Yeah, this is...
Nani?
More than enough space for all of our needs. Thank you very much. But there are 4 beds, which means... Are you suggesting we sleep in the same room as the boys?
I had my doubts about that too, but Sarah insisted, so it was that. I broke the beds into groups of 2, making things less awkward, but that was about the best I could manage.
I don't... This is going to be a problem. I don't have a problem with it personally, but I can imagine the girls would be... Can't imagine the girls will be quite as accepting. Eliza, I don't believe we have a choice here. We're all military students. We mustn't allow the prospect of mixed gender accommodations to faze us. I know that, but in the army, women share rooms with men. It's a fact of life, born of necessity. You will need to adjust to this reality sooner or later, and this does seem a perfect opportunity. Okay, I get it. Elliot is too much of a cinnamon roll to ever do anything.
But if either of you two come anywhere near our beds, I wouldn't dream of it. Likewise. I wasn't talking about you, Elliot. I was referring to a certain someone who already has a history of this kind of thing. Maybe if we chain Rain to the bed... I thought she had gotten over that. I guess not. Whoops. Wrong button. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Didn't mean to do... Well, hey, that's cool. Bunch of credits and stuff. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to wake up my stream deck so I could do a button here.
It's not even like I like you or anything.
That's all I was trying to do. Oh, man. Oh, no. Received a field study envelope. Isn't that our Academy's emblem? Does this contain the details of our assignment here? That's what I've been told, yes. Will...
Don't forget to save the game.
Yep, thank you. Well, if you need anything during your stay, just let me know. For now, I'll let you all get settled in. Yeah, this is the outskirts. This is definitely a time to be putting my southern accent, my fake southern accent to use here. Or even my Midwestern accent, if I can muster that up a bit. All right, shall we have a look inside? Yeah. Have I met Becky yet? Yes, I have. Becky is, yeah. My Kansas Southern accent, yeah. I mean, this is my Southern Kansas accent. I don't really have one, but you know, I've been around a few people who have affected a sort of, you know, hickish accent. Becky is hard mode. Yeah. Scottish accents are really hard, and I know I've got some viewers who, from time to time, are Scottish, and so I'm like, honestly, I think people with people who live in like Great Britain and in the surrounding kingdoms, you know, I feel like they're probably pretty used to, at this point, terrible Americans attempting their accents and various dialects. I just don't want to contribute it. It's the same as your Northern Oklahoma accent. I don't know. I feel like if I lived in Southern Oklahoma, Northern Oklahoma, I'd probably sound a little more depressed. Just joshing you. Okay, let's see what we've got. When I try to do a Scottish accent, I end up emulating a Teesside accent instead. So that's the interesting thing. I feel like there's a couple ways you can do like a Scottish accent, right? There's like the harsh fat bastard style accent, you know, which was eventually kind of softened up into like the Shrek style Scottish accent. And there's that dichotomy, right? That's a rough part of England. Yeah. But then there's also like if you try to affect like an Irish accent, like it's almost similar, but also completely different. I don't know. I don't want to. God dang, it's hard. It's hard. But the only way you can improve is with practice, I guess. Like it. Yeah, they legitimately sound wildly different. But for some reason, like I can almost do an Irish accent. Almost. I'm not going to try one right now because I don't have anything to say with it, but Scottish just trips me up really hardcore. I can almost pull off a few sentences convincingly sometimes.
but it takes a lot of work. It just takes a lot of takes. This is not all Cockney, right? Yeah. God, Cockney is hard. I'm trying to think of, there's a few different like dialects within, and Cockney is like especially ridiculous. God, I'm flustered just thinking about it. All right, field study day 1 assigned tasks. All right. For the common cold, I've run out of some of the ingredients I need to make particular medicine. I would very much appreciate it if someone could... Oh my goodness. Mr. JRPG. None other than Mr. JRPG himself. Welcome to the stream, dude. How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, Raiders. Hello, I'm SuperDerek. I make a bunch of videos over on YouTube talking about RPGs, and here's where I play the games I'm getting ready to talk about. Welcome. Good to have you all here. Everybody from my stream, if you're not familiar with the Mr. JRPG, please be sure to give him a follow here on Twitch so you'll see when he goes live. What were you up to today? Some Harvestella. How was that, man? And how am I liking or tolerating this Cold Steel thus far? I'm doing pretty good at tolerating it. Like it's you know, like if you've ever watched Love Hina, like this has some of that stupid kind of anime humor to it sometimes that it's like I can think back to an age in which I would have found this hilarious, right? It's okay. You know, at this point, some of that tsundere stuff from Elisa is, you know, I can understand its appeal. You know, it's a little bit, it's so good, but you forgot about that anime. I know, right, Shawshank? It's 90s anime was a different thing, wasn't it? Yeah, you get amused by the same anime tropes. I play it up sometimes, the whole annoyance bit for it. Like, it really doesn't actually bug me that much, but you know, we are in a different age, and yeah, like, at least honestly, this sort of humor doesn't bug me nearly as much as like the kind where the gal gropes other gals, like from Trails to Azure. Like that whole thing where like Ellie, that was super uncomfortable, to be totally honest. You know, and I'm sure that there's gonna be more of that sort of thing here. Yeah, like it's super awkward. So this other stuff up to this point in this game has been, you know, no big deal to me. Yeah, it's hard to find sexual assault funny these days. This stuff though isn't. This is just funny coincidences that are just awkward situations, and it's causing some tension between people. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Though there's absolutely some lines crossed elsewhere in the series that bug me, and you know, it is what it is. And I feel like the worst part about that is I feel like if somebody was to do something about that in a localization of a more current release of the game, if they were to go about fixing that or just downplaying it, some people would vocally riot in the streets and burn buildings down over it. I swear to God. So it's like, what's the solution? I don't know. Any bright ideas? Is Estelle Bright gonna be here? I need someone to replace a malfunctioning orbment light in a road lamp for me. Aw, it's not Estelle Bright. Sell ice cream at the riots? For more details, see Oddvin's Arms and Orbital Factory from Samus. A dangerous monster has appeared in the highway, near the highway, and is making it very difficult for us to harvest crops. Could someone please help us? Monster. It's a scary dinosaur. Location? A plateau near the East Celtic Highway. My house is alongside East Celtic Highway. Please stop by if you can. Cyro. Dude, imagine if Metroid was a girl. Yeah. Study area is defined as 200 Selge radius around Celtic. Each student must record his or her activities daily to be remitted to the instructor upon request. So, this is our field study? It looks just like a list of menial tasks to me. There is a monster elimination request at least, but that's the most we have. I see. So that's her angle. Excuse me? Did you figure something out? Oh, no, it's nothing. We should go and talk it over with Instructor Sarah. She probably stuck around specifically to answer any questions we might have. You may be right. And while we're at it, can we grill her about the communal room she signed us up for, too? The real answer is to embrace progress, move on, and leave the immature folks to cry in the wind. It's a pretty good vetting process, if you ask me. That is honestly pretty true. But then you have people who get shunned from the more civilized parts of society, who group together and huddle together. And that's where radicalization happens, right? When they're not exposed to normal functioning, like, well, whatever. It's a complicated solution. Like, it's a short-term solution for the individual, right? But the long-term solution for society as a whole is maybe not that. I don't know. It's hard to say. Let's ask Instructor Sarah for more information about the field study. Okay. And now she'll be too plastered to be of any use. Welcome back, pleb.
Nothing hits the spot quite like a cold beer.
Yay, beer.
She looks like she's having the time of her life.
How many pints has she downed already? It's not even new.
Oh, there's an Anton of the game, and it's a gal upstairs. I'll need to check them out then.
Oh, you kids are still here? I'll just be hanging back and enjoying myself, so go on ahead and get started. Don't mind me.
We have questions for you, though. What's with these field study tasks?
I'm glad they're not as difficult as I was expecting, but they're just so...
Well, it makes sense you'd have some doubts. You only need to do the ones it says are required, though. Feel free to just ignore the rest if you want. I don't care. It's up to you how much or how little you want to do.
Stop being so irresponsible and...
Well, I know, I think, you know what, Board to Seth? I'm pretty sure most of my teachers were like Sarah, mostly in the sense that they needed to be alcoholics to cope with the working conditions that they had to deal with. And that's all I gotta say about that.
Wait. These kinds of decisions are as much a part of our field study as the tasks themselves.
Oh, what?
What do you mean?
You have 2 days. Trista isn't far from here, so you'll be returning to the academy tomorrow evening. Until then, you can spend your time here however the four of you see fit. Every decision rests on your shoulders. I won't be forcing you to do a thing.
Am I saying I was a bad student? Oh, of course I was. Because children in general are bad students. Like, because it is in human nature to, like, not want to be a student. Let's be real here. You find a hyperactive child and you tell them, sit down in this chair and memorize all of these facts. You get to go outside for 15 minutes. And then that's how you spend 8 hours a day. Yeah. And take a damn nap? Nope. Naps are not allowed in school. At least not when I was in school. You have to look in your eyes like you've pieced something together. Well, does this relate in some way to the free day this past week? Specifically, to your activities during that time? Oh, yeah, now that you mention it, exactly. I spent the last free day doing various tasks for the student council, and while one of them did involve going back and forth to that old schoolhouse, the rest were simple requests for assistance from the locals. In other words, exactly the sort of thing we've been asked to do here. And by the time I'd taken care of everything, I felt like I'd learned a lot about Trista and the Academy. So I think we've been given similar tasks here for a similar reason. That would definitely make sense. I mean, all I know about Cedric is what Keldic is what I've read. That's probably a lot to learn by there's probably actually a lot to learn about coming here and helping people out like this. Indeed, the land of Erebonia is quite vast. This may be an invaluable opportunity to gather local knowledge of places we may have never have visited. Yeah, exactly. So whatever various and sundry things Instructor Sarah may have planned for us, I say we work our way down the list while immersing ourselves in Celtic culture, taking in as much as we can. Sounds good to me. Count me in. This actually sounds pretty exciting when you put it that way. Shall we depart then? During the field studies, the party is assigned a variety of tasks to complete, much like Reen's free days. Details of the tasks can be confirmed via Quest tab of the notebook. When all tasks with a required mark have been completed, the story will advance. Note, however, that the quest listed as short time limit will become invalid when that happens. Okay. Well,
don't forget to save the game.
Yeah, let's save the rip. Wow, look at all the people here. Yeah, it really is bustling. I guess there's a reason people come from all over to visit it. Look over there. There's even someone performing. I can see myself spending hours here. I see no harm in taking this opportunity to shop as long as it's done in the process of completing our field study task. It does sound a lot like Clocktown. Yeah, it would be a waste not to see what this town has to offer. We'll just have to make sure not to get carried away. Let's try that again. Save. Yes. No, I don't think I'm quitting after this cutscene. I've got a lady, a person that's gonna give me a book somewhere here. Where's the book, Flanagan? Oh my, how wonderful! Tagging along with Father on this boring trip seems to have been worth it after all. There's even a jewelry store and a fur store too. Just where should I spend some money first? Oh, the inn? Okay, go upstairs first. Oh, Annabelle.
This truly is the very image of a commoner's lodgings. I mustn't complain, though. Having shelter from the elements is all I should be asking for.
Okay, southeast corner of the market. It's Anita.
Wow, check out all these stalls!
I ended up getting a free book while I was shopping earlier. I've already got too much to carry home as it is, though. Oh well, it's fine, you can have it.
There we go. Thanks, Blubbigan. And I apologize for the voice changer. I normally preface that. It skeezes some people out.
Ew, I'm tired of buying so much. I think I'll just sit a spell and rest my feet.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk to Violin Dude.
The wind did blow across my face. It soothed my sorrow, its warm embrace. I've never heard a song like that before. I like it, though. It sounds almost like an improvised ballad. La 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 la. Hello, oh hello there. Are you interested in my music, perhaps? Sorry about that, I didn't mean to bother you. Worry not, for you seem to be someone who smiles upon my music, much like myself.
Smiled upon by music, much like myself.
We create beautiful melodies simply by walking, and singing causes tears of joy, and we summon birds through our mere whistles. I assume those experiences are common for you? I think that's a bit of a stretch. He's an odd one to say the least. I'm guessing he's a traveling performer?
Andre, the Violin Dude. All right, pleb. Sleep well, man. Have a good rest of your night, buddy. All right, so, yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at our to-do list here.
Level up!
I've run out of some of the ingredients I need to make particular medicine. I would very much like it if someone could procure some more. Please speak with me in the church for details. All right. That looks like a church.
Excuse me, are you Father Zerbel?
That's correct. And you would be... Oh, I see. You must be the students who will be helping with my request.
That's us. We came from Thor's military academy.
I suspected as much. Thank you for taking the time to come and speak with me. I'd like to request that you collect the ingredients I need to make some medicine. Do you have the time to do this request for me?
We're ready to help.
My thanks.
Can I ask what these ingredients will be used for?
It's essentially medicine to deal with the common cold by strengthening the body's immune system. Many people tend to catch it during the spring and fall when the temperature switches between hot and cold, you see.
This is why I ended up running out in the first place. Ah, that makes sense. I've had to rely on the church for medicine a bunch of times too. Definitely made my life easier. Agreed. We owe much to the vast amount of medical knowledge the church possesses. We really do, especially since modern pharmaceuticals still can't compare to it. You students certainly know your stuff, but getting back to the matter at hand, there are 2 ingredients I want you to collect for me. The first is a medical plant known as the bear claw, which grows in humid areas. It's not common to find them growing in Keldic, but you can still get them at the Grand Market. There's a drugstore run by a man named Flint. Tell him that I sent you. I'll note that down. The other ingredient I need is imperial carrots. You can get these from a farmer named Paul who lives in a farmhouse in West Keldic Highway. Again, simply tell him that I sent you and he should share some with you. Understood. That should be it, then. Is there anything else you need for me to go over? No, that's fine. Which of our destinations should we make our first? Doesn't seem like it matters. Yeah, I agree. We'll be off then, Father. I will be awaiting your return. Sweet. Alright. Well. Hey, Big D's! Thank you so much for those 100 bits. I very much appreciate that. Alright, where are we headed now? Had to find a bear claw for someone in Sky FC. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I do the best I can to keep things pretty chill. No, I don't think that's the person I need to talk to, is it? Merchant Limon. Here, you lot. You wouldn't happen to be from Thor's, would you? That's correct. Yes, I knew it. My daughter started there this year too. Her name's Becky. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. She's a wee chica girl he's always thinking about Mira. But, well, do try and get along with her. You ever spot her at the academy? Will do. Good luck with your sales. Oh gosh, that was awful and I apologize for everybody. Welcome, welcome. We've got plenty of goods straight from Liberal here. All the latest trendy Liberal crafts and horrible goods are right here waiting for you to buy them. That's not all though. We also got acerbic tomatoes, which spreading through Zemuria like wildfire. Welcome, welcome. Can I interest you in these trouble-looking cat plush? It goes by the name Mishi, and it's the mascot for a theme park over in Crossbell. You might want to purchase one now if you're interested. They're quite popular and going quickly. Well, I have no Mira, so I guess, can I sell? I can't, I need to exchange Sepith at some point.
Mishi? I admit it has a certain charm.
Welcome, welcome. We've got jewelry straight from Heart itself. Feast your eyes on these beauties. These were all made over the winter. You're not going to find anything else like them. Oh, wait. Exchange. That's what I could do. Okay. So I can get rid of my Sepith masses in exchange for money. There we go.
I probably should have equipped it. Is anybody here selling carrots? Oh wait, not carrots. It's the oh, what's the thing I need? Oh, the Carnelia reprints. Neat, neat. All right, Nixu, have a good rest of your evening. Thanks for hanging out with us, dude. Oh, here it is. The guy with the exclamation point. Welcome. Anything specific you're looking for? This must be the store that Father Zerbal mentioned. We're here on behalf of Father Zerbal, actually. He asked us to come and collect a bear claw from you. Oh, is that so? Here you go, then. Thank you, sir. I'm surprised how thorny it is, though, considering it's a medicinal herb. Its resemblance to a bear claw is where it gets its name from, after all. Real unrelated to but my supply of them happens to be coming from Liberl. They were flown into Heimdall, where I had them sent along by train. Wow, really? I guess it just goes to show how much of a big deal the market is. Yeah, even there's a bunch of really unusual stuff here. The market's popularity is well justified. Well, then we should go make our way to the farmhouse on the Western Highway next. Yeah, let's go over there quickly. I know, I was a little disappointed that it wasn't just a pastry. Oh well, what can you do? Alright, so how do I, let's see. Was the East Celtic Highway or the West one? Well, there's an East Celtic Highway monster extermination that we need to do. And it's the West Celtic Highway that has the stuff I need. So let's go west first. You're not wrong there, board. Who might you be? I don't recall seeing any of you around here. Do you have some form of identification? Soldiers? Wait, I think I recognize those uniforms. We're students from Thor's military academy. We're currently visiting Keldig as part of a field study. Thor's? You mean... Oh, wait. You mean the Thor's? Now that you mention it, I do recognize the emblem. My apologies for any rudeness. We're members of Croyson Provincial Army. Our main duty is to keep the peace in Keldig. The Provincial Army? Isn't that... They're military forces operated by the ruling lord of each province, charged with maintaining security. They're functioning as a secondary unit, separate from formal Imperial Army. I've never heard of any field study programs at Thor's. Seems a little early for the year for that sort of thing like that, too. But many graduates of your academy currently serve in our ranks. You'll be sure to uphold the academy's good name. Don't do anything you shouldn't. Thank you very much.
we'll be sure not to let you down.
I'm glad to hear it. Take care now and keep your noses clean.
We will.
That concludes our patrol. Back to the guardhouse, men. Yes, sir.
Man, he was scary. If they're the Croatian Provincial Army, does that mean they're ruled by... Yeah, uses as our family, the Albarius. Celtic is the northern part of their territory, after all. I think that would be best for them to keep out of their... It would be best for us to keep out of their way. We should return to the task at hand.
All right.
All these windmills sure make the town feel pretty laid back.
True. This scenery is surprisingly relaxing.
Oh, Marisha. Oh, come on. I feel like my reach should be a little longer than that, but whatever, I guess.
I can do this.
Just shoots right through Reen.
My turn. Hey! Now! I'll set you up!
Here we go!
Did I set them up with quart? No. Yeah!
It's my turn. Now!
Of course I did.
My turn.
Oh, these guys got the shells.
Right. Shatter! Off guard. I'll set you up.
My turn.
It's my turn. Go!
My turn.
Here we go.
My turn. Shatter! Now! I'll set you up.
Lore is the strongest there is.
Go!
My turn. Is everybody...
All right, Tim, have a good rest of your night, dude.
Great!
I did it!
All right. Well, maybe I should wrap things up after all. Let's go ahead and save real quick. Yeah, we went a little bit later than usual. It's not that I want to wrap things up, but I think it's probably for the best because I am starting to get a little bit sleepy, and it'd probably be nice to hang out with Amy for a bit before bed. So let me switch to our ending scene, and let's go see if we can find someone to go drop in on, all right? So, huge thank you to everybody who subscribed and all the, oh gosh, all the raids from Mr. JRPG and David Vink. Y'all are awesome. Thank you so much for sharing the love. By the way, if you're liking some Legend of Heroes, we actually have a buddy of mine who's streaming Trails in the Sky the Third, and his name is Bakusan JRPG, and we're gonna give him a quick raid because of course I am. He's a super cool dude. All of the money he makes through Twitch is actually donated to a different charity every month. He's a super cool dude, and obviously
Trails. Yeah, we do a podcast together. He's a good buddy of mine. And he's making his way through Trails in the Sky the Third, which is a fantastic, kind of quicker paced Trails game. So if you haven't seen like the older Trails games in action, I think you're in for a treat. So I'll see you all on the other side, and I'll see you next time on Monday when we go live with more Trails of Cold Steel. All right, and here we go. Have a good rest of your night, everybody.